Right, so this is our favourite list of baby names, which we love, but we won't be using.
Pass me a scone, could you please, Sienna? Oh, thank you. Would you like some more tea? Here you go. Shall we go back and see the others now?
Yes.
Come on then, let's go. Okay, quickly. Run! Hello. Hello. You have a nice time?
Yes, lovely.
You having a nice time?
Yes.
What's good, Fizz fam? Welcome back to Family Fizz. Have you got any idea where we are? Have a little look out here, look. Just loads of buildings. Any clues? Any clues? Just looks like a load of random buildings, doesn't it? It could be anywhere. What you're gonna have to do, I'm gonna set it as a little challenge for you. We'll probably give it away, admittedly, after about 10 seconds, but try and see if you can figure out and comment down below where we are just by seeing what's going on in the background of our video. Basically, what's happened is we've travelled across the country for a sponsored video, so we've come up here for something else, but that's going to be coming out next month. In true Family Fizz style, we've had a little bit of a catastrophe already. What's happened? Come on. Oh.
I thought I'd just see if the door would open. I thought, oh, we'll let some fresh air in, and then the handles just come off.
Oh dear. Right, so yeah, let's just hope that the owners of the hotel aren't watching. It was already broken, guys. It was already broken. All she done was just touched it, didn't
I know,
you?
that's got, like, literally, I'm not that strong, am I?
You're pretty strong.
No,
Come on,
let's
not. I mean, come on. Did you guys see Sienna the other day? That picture of her on Instagram? Crikey, mate. Literally, well strong.
Kicked the bin over, didn't you?
You're an army of beasts, aren't you, you guys? No, whoa! You just touched a door handle.
Oh,
Come on, no, you're off limits from door handles. Right, Mummy Fizz is banned from touching door handles. Come on, Sienna, out we go. Right, feeling rather parched after our journey up here, so we're now going to be popping down. There's actually a Starbucks, which is just down at the bottom, so we're going to be going and grabbing a drink. But, obviously, the main thing that we want to be talking about...
Look at the chairs.
Oh! What these guys don't know is that me and Sienna already done that at the beginning of the video. So remember the other day when we told you guys that we're like 95% certain on a name? Well, on the way up here, we've been discussing with the girls about... Oh, I just said up, by the way, didn't I? I've just giving you a clue about where we are, right? We've been discussing with the girls about names which they like and which we like, but which we're not going to be using. So what we'll do with you guys is share some of those names, and also we thought it'd be fun to actually reveal one of the letters of the name.
I know, and then also be elimination for you as well.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to like almost
It'll be fun.
guess.
It'll be fun. We're going to gradually let you guys know what the name is, like bit by bit, because that's going to be fun. But we're going to be letting the girls know at the same time, so you don't know, do you?
We don't
know either.
What does this remind you of?
3 a.m. videos.
No, it's going down.
Oh yeah.
Right, are you right?
Oh yeah.
Can you remember
I've
that?
got over that now. I feel fine.
After you. See, I got the door handle again.
Thank you.
Can't be touching any door handles. Here you go, girls.
Oh, thank you.
Nice little smoothies. Mummy Fizz keeping hydrated, aren't you?
Yeah,
you can
one
drink
for me,
all
one
those.
for B, and one for you.
Well, it's twins, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
it twins?
Oh, silly me.
Yeah, so it's for both
So
babies,
we've got to
isn't
come
it?
up with 2 names, don't we?
Well, 4, because we need middle names
Oh, yeah,
as well.
that's what I was thinking. Oh my goodness.
Guys, we're going to brave it outside. It's actually pouring with rain out here, but I just want to show you a bit more of the scenery, look. Any ideas? Where are we? What's this place? What's over there? Hopefully there's no actual names of places going anywhere. Let's not get soaked anyway. It's absolutely soaking. I mean, you're all right, because you have literally got the most swankiest merchandise going, haven't you?
Right, guys, we only have 1 day left for this clothing to be available, which you can get now at treasureothers.com.
And what does Toby stand for?
Treasure Others, be yourself.
Guys, this is lying, okay? Vodka is not the answer, is it?
Not. No.
Vodka's not the answer. I'll tell you what the answer is.
Water.
Water and sleep is the answer.
This hotel though does feel really adult. When we go up to the section, like, you know, where the rooms are, there's like these little pictures on the wall and they're a little bit inappropriate, aren't they?
Yeah.
Me and Daddy Fizz are like, what kind of hotel is this? have one of the pictures. This is a very
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a demonetised logo over that. Right, so if you want me to give you like the interpretation of this, there's a lot of flesh on display everywhere.
The human form, the body shapes. This is what people may get up to in the hotel rooms. It's basically what it says. It's very sensual here.
You alright under there, mate?
Yeah.
You got a little den?
It's cozy time.
It's cosy, is it?
Yeah.
It looks
Look,
claustrophobic.
there's a pillow there, and it's like a key.
Okay, right, we're going to be over here talking about baby names.
Right, so this is our favourite list of baby names, which we love, but we won't be using. I know that sounds really strange, but it's a really popular video on the internet, and also loads of you guys have asked for it, and I think it's a great way to narrow down the name that we have chosen. So it's going to give you a massive clue, it's going to get your brain ticking, and also we'll give you a clue at the end as well, an extra clue. Me and Daddy Fizz, we really love names which are to do with nature, unusual, pretty sounding names, and which are quite unique. So like when I say pretty, really like, I don't know, really feminine, but at the same time as unique, and kind of like suits a girl that is just quite strong, spiritual, and I don't know, I can't really... Sienna, I really like Sienna. When she was born, as like time has gone by though, Sienna was born 6 years ago, so I've grown up loads. I'm now 30. When I was pregnant with Sienna, I was 22. So my taste in baby names has evolved a little bit. But back then, I feel like Sienna was really pretty and unusual. I feel like Mia was. Mia's really popular now. Loads of babies are called Mia, but when she was born, it actually wasn't that popular. I think the name's really cute and pretty. But now me and Daddy Fizz have chosen a name for B, which sounds even more far out, natural and unique, haven't we, Daddy Fizz? We've made it even more. I also really love gender neutral names as well. I really like names which can work for a boy and girl as well. So we want B's name to stand out and be unique. And here is the list of the names which me and Daddy Fizz have spoken about. Not all of these Daddy Fizz like, some of them I like, some of them Daddy Fizz like, but I'll go through them now. So the first name is Olive. We actually said that after Sienna was born, that would have been the name which would have really suited her. We said, oh, Olive. Yeah. We were like, oh, Sienna, if we were to call you Olive, that would have been the perfect name. But with this baby, we decided we didn't want to go with Olive, and I'll tell you the reason why at the end. The second name is Ocean. We really, really love the name Ocean. I think it's a really beautiful name, really unique, quite spiritual. It's also a unisex name as well, believe it or not. But however, we decided not to go with Ocean for a reason which I'll explain at the end. The third name I came up with by scrolling through the internet, and I really love this name. I thought it sounded like the name of like an actress, someone who was really like different, unique, and I thought this stood out, and it's Dakota. It's a Native American name and it means peace. It's also a place in America, and I just think it sounds really beautiful, really Dakota. I really, really like that. But after a while, me and Daddy Fizz spoke it through, and we thought, I don't know, we thought the name sounded a little bit like harsh. I can't explain it, Dakota.
Yeah, because of the K's, I know what you mean.
I don't know why, but we just decided it didn't feel right in the end. But I do still really like that name. If we have any future babies, maybe I could consider that. But I can just imagine a girl being called Dakota with having dark hair. Like if the baby came out with more redhead like Mia or blonder, perhaps it wouldn't suit the baby. So that's another reason why we're like Dakota in our heads would suit a person with like dark hair. If that makes sense to you. Another name which we really liked was Luna, which
That's
also Mia likes. However, I feel like it's associated with the Mia, which actually is to do with nature and is quite nice. But I just kind of feel like, I don't know, I didn't like it as much as Dakota, or obviously the name which we have chosen. So we haven't gone for that one. Another name I really liked, and this is the name that I liked when I was pregnant with Sienna as well, is Autumn. I think that is such a beautiful name, but me and Daddy Fizz didn't go for this name because of a reason which I'm going to tell you at the end. It's going to be a repeated theme. I was thinking of calling Sienna Autumn when she was born. However, Sienna is like a brownie sort of colour, and then so is Autumn, so we thought that didn't actually go. And then me and Daddy Fizz were in a bit of like debate over, he said she's not going to be born in autumn, she's born in September. He goes by like the actual calendar dates, if that makes sense. So summer ends just after when Sienna was born. However, I go by months. December, January, February is winter in my head, if that makes sense. Anyway, another name I really, really, really liked, and I've liked this name since I was in high school, is Savannah. Daddy Fizz really liked this name as well. However, we know quite a few Savannahs, and we, like I said, we wanted her name to be really unique, especially as we're on YouTube as well. I feel like the name needs to like not be associated with somebody else. So like we really wanted a name that we didn't know anybody else had as well, because you guys have been mentioning loads of names, which I actually like, but then we know other families with daughters with that name, and it would just be like a little bit weird, if that makes sense. Like there's loads of names we like, but if other people are called it, I just feel like, I don't know, I just want
you
her to
can't
not,
take someone
I want it to
else's
be the
name,
only one if
really.
that's possible. Another name we really liked is Oakley or Oak. Daddy Fizz really likes this name, don't you, Oak? And I really
Yeah,
like
Oak.
Oakley. And I also know there's the two twins called Tatum and Oakley, and I really like they've got gender neutral names, and I think it sounds really cool on a girl, but we're not going to be going for Oakley. And then another name that I liked but Daddy Fizz didn't like, and it's Piper. I really like that because I think it sounds quite like a gender neutral cool name for a girl. Loads of girls are now getting more masculine like orientated names, and I really like that, and I thought Piper was cool. Daddy Fizz didn't really like that name. Plus it's not really that to do with nature and natural. I just think of a piper as someone who made pipes. Or the Pied Piper. But I think that sounds really cute, Piper. Anyway, another name I think is so beautiful to do with nature, and it's also quite spiritual, and that is Willow, because obviously you've got the willow tree. Willow sounds really nice, but I don't feel like it's as like strong as well. I feel like Willow is just a bit like willier and relaxed, and I wanted a name which is a bit more like Dakota sounds quite strong, doesn't it? And Willow's a bit like too much of the opposite end, so we decided not on that one. Then another name we really liked is Star. We thought that was so beautiful, but we decided against that name because we've come up with a better one in our opinion. Another name I really liked is Wren. I think that is really pretty, and I think that's quite cool. Wren. It's quite unusual as well, but we didn't go for that one. Another name we really liked, and this is actually a name that we're thinking of maybe if we were having a boy, and that is Lake. I think that's really beautiful as well. And then this is a really interesting, unusual name. Obviously we can't go with this name because of somebody who lives with us at the moment, and that is Raven. And apparently that's a really popular name with girls nowadays, and well, when I say popular, people are now using it as a name, but it's still very unique and unheard of, and I just think it sounds really cool. But obviously we've got Raven in the house, and I don't want people associating our beautiful daughter with Raven. Like they've got enough. I want to name what people don't think, oh, you've chosen that because of something else, which is why we're not going with like the name Tobina or something like that, because I want her to have her own identity separate from other things in our videos and stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I thought this would be interesting to share with you some of the names that me and Daddy Fizz spoke of. I've been thinking of a lot of the names as well, more than Daddy Fizz. I think you tend to do that as a female. You said that you always have like a bank of names in your head when you're a female, when you're younger, of what your future kids are going to be. So if it was a boy, what we're having, I really like the name Leo, but then we know somebody whose brother's called Leo, so we actually say Leo before we were even pregnant with Bee, didn't we, Daddy? We're like, if it's a boy, we love Leo, and then we're like, oh, we know somebody called Leo, but it's a cool name, and it's to do with nature, like the lion. And then I really like Bear, Wolf, and Koa, but obviously we're not having a boy, and obviously these are the names that we love and we won't be using. So I hope that's given you a little bit of a clue. But Daddy Fizz, I think he should share the major clue with you, which is to do with the name we have definitely chosen. And the girls don't know that. If you like new and you just popped into our channel, the girls don't know the name which we've chosen yet. So every time I'm talking about this, they still don't know, and we're going to tell the girls when we tell you as well. So Daddy Fizz, you reveal the juicy clue. Go on.
So those are the names which we absolutely love, but we just, I don't know, we've tried to go with a lot of feeling. I mean, how else do you come up with a name? It's like associations which you have with those names, but then also like just trying to get a bit far out and be like, oh, how does it feel like? The vibes of it. So we love those names, but we didn't feel like that is who the baby is inside Georgie.
Even though we don't really know who she is.
Even though we don't know who she is, like, I don't know. And I also feel, I guess in a way, people grow into their names, don't they, as well? So the name we've chosen, the huge clue is, ready? It ends in the letter A.
Yes. So Leah ends in A, Sienna ends in A, and then B's name is going to end in A as well. So they all have like united. What's the word?
Yeah.
You're connected. Yes. You all come from the same womb, aren't you? Those other names, right? We just mentioned. We really love them, so we can't use them this time because we feel like they're not right for this time. So that just means me and Daddy Fizz, we have to have about 10 more kids, and then we can use all those beautiful names, can't we?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I just don't think my body could handle
I'm
it.
going to give you another clue in tomorrow's video as well, guys. I've been thinking about another clue for you two as well.
Yeah.
You two have got to get your thinking caps on and be trying to work it out, okay?
Yeah.
So that's your first clue. It's today's clue.
Right, so Sienna.
I'll write it down, and then I can make the word.
Okay.
And then I can read it, and then be like, is it blah blah blah?
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
not blah blah blah, but that does end in A. Good guess.
Okay. Right, so I've got a question for you guys. Can you guess then what we're going to be calling B? We've
Okay.
eliminated a lot of
Yeah, just
names.
one clue.
And then we've also given you the clue that's going to end in A. And we said we like unusual names, far out, spiritual. Can you guess what it is yet?
By the way, guys, you know that I told you that there is 1 day left to join the Toby movement? There's not. There's half a day. There's literally like under half a day, so you've got to go to Treasure Up.
Are you right?
Crikey, living life on the edge here. Living life on the edge. You've got to go to treasureothers.com to go and grab yourself some of the softest, most beautiful merchandise that exists. I don't know when we're going to be able to redo it again, so go grab it now while you've still got a chance. Obviously, we're talking to the people behind all of the merch to see if we can relaunch it and when we can relaunch it, but for now, this is it.
Time is ticking.
Yeah, half a day, so go grab it now. Also, if you're new around here, click subscribe, join the Fizz Fam. We make a video every single day, and we will see you all again tomorrow. Stay
Thanks for
fizzy.
watching.
Toby!